Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I told you today was the day to do the unboxing. This is my favorite day of the month, I have to say. I love receiving into Resin Molds. They are so generous in providing me with these and the other creators. This is so exciting. Also have a giveaway for you from them. But before we start those, I got a little happy mail yesterday. This is from Nicole Miller. Immediately thought of you when I saw these. So cute. I know you'll find some great extras to put them on. Look at these guys. They're all different. They're little bonnets. They're little hats. These are so stinking cute. They're like little... Oh, that one's missing an eyeball for the bunny, but that's okay. We'll take the other one off. But there's the Halloween ones, little hat, a little strawberry. I pulled these out of the box yesterday and I fell in love. Oh my gosh, Nicole, these are so stinking adorable. Here's a little Christmas one. Let's see what else we have because they're all different. Let me get them all out. Okay, what was this? This is, oh, little pigtails, little braids for the hair. We saw that, we saw that, we saw that. Here's a little bear head. Oh my gosh, I love them. A little frog head with the eyes, a little carrot top, and a little koala. Isn't it adorable? Oh my gosh, Nicole, I love them so much. Now I need to make little extras to make sure that they fit on their heads when I do them. Don was like, I wish those were here when I made Magnus's little axolotl, but it's already in the mail for him. All right, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is show you a picture of these while I'm showing you them. So I'm gonna just empty my table here so we can look at it one at a time. And they sent me a bonus one. I didn't expect. They must know me well because I'm in love with their water ripple molds. You guys know that. And they sent me a bonus handmade water ripple heart-shaped dish mold. Look at this thing. Obviously, it's better in the picture. Look at that. Oh, there's a piece of plastic. I cannot wait to make this at all. And several of you have requested me to redo my water ripple video and do it again. So this is the perfect chance to do that. So there is the water ripple. Oh my gosh, love that one. And I'll put these names for you at the bottom of the screen in case you want to do, not this one, handmade water ripple heart-shaped dish mold. That way, if you want to do a search on their site, otherwise I will provide you with the links. Use my discount codes, save you guys some money. This is handmade crystal turtle mold. I think this one's going to be beautiful too. Here it is. And I think you could probably do the same thing with this one as we were doing the water ripple because of all those facets. It's going to be so pretty. Maybe we'll do them together. I don't know. The next one is handmade diamond gift box mold. And this looks like a little gift box. And I chose the diamond shape. They have other shapes. I think they have square and round. I'm not sure. But the bottom part is faceted all the way around. And then the top part is like crushed diamonds with a little bow in there. So that is going to be pretty. I'm not sure quite how I want to do this one yet. But that was number 3. Number 4, diamond or handmade diamond dog bone dish. Of course, I love my doggos. Here is the dog bone dish. It's got some diamonds over here and a little paw print there. And it's going to be a little trinket dish. It's going to be so cute. Oh my gosh, I almost want to make them all in one video, but I can't do that. I don't have time to do that. This one is handmade diamond ice cream box. This one's going to be so cute. Here's the top. I don't know how I'm going to pour it yet because I don't really want it all one color. Although a lot of you like just one color, but I don't do one color well. Here's the bottom. It's got, oh, look at that. It's got a paw print in there. 2 paw prints in there. Who knew? I didn't notice it when I ordered it. So that one should be super cool. Perfect for summertime. And last but not least, the biggest one of the month, Handmade Diamond Tulip Storage Tray. This is a big one. It's a tray, it doesn't have a lid, and it's got a huge, now there's 2 sizes, you could see there's a small and a large. You don't have to get the large, you can get the small one, or you can get them both. And it's got the tulips inside there. Oh, I bet we'll be able to paint those somehow. Maybe, we might try that. And then the giveaway one. So I did this one a couple months ago. Look at this one. Here's theirs and here's mine. That is what we're going to give away on the giveaway day. The giveaway day is not today, but I will announce it when the time comes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all of them first and do it on the last video like I normally do, or if I do it in the middle. I'm not quite sure, so you better stick around and see. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all in a row. I still have orders to catch up on. So today we're going to do something here. Also, if you did not see, I hit the 40,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't believe it. I am shocked. Like, I never thought I'd hit my first 1,000, let alone 40,000. And I promised you a great giveaway, and that is coming up. I'm doing all the details now, figuring out how I want to do it, how many gifts there's going to be. So keep in contact with me for that, and we're going to do that. But I'm going to make it really special, open it up international. We're going to have lots of prizes. So give me a week or 2 weeks to get that all ironed out. But it's because of you guys that I hit 40,000. You guys steer my channel. I love the comments. So like out of 5 or 10,000 views, I go by the comments. So if you want me to help steer the channel, please start making comments, because there is a handful of you, like 200 to 300 of you, that are very consistent in supporting the channel, commenting on every video. I know all your names or your handles, and I want to thank all of you, because it's you that comment that steers the channel in the direction. So if you want my channel going somewhere, make sure you start commenting. But all of you subscribers, I know a lot of you watch on television and you can't comment, but I appreciate every single one of you. You guys have blessed me so much in the past 2.5 years. You have given me more than I can ever give back to you, and I just want to say thank you. So let me come up with a plan, and let's get started on today's video. I chose the tulip storage tray, guys. I really so badly wanted to do the water ripple and the turtle today, but because of what I have going on in my day today, I just don't have time to do what I want to do to them, and I want to add more to that video. So we're going to concentrate on one mold and one mold only, unless I have extras. So I have pulled out these 2 colors I just received from Temu. They're supposed to be intense micas. I'm going to try my hardest to get these stems and tulips painted, and I need to keep referring to the picture so I don't miss anything. And then I pulled the Aurora powder green out. I think I'm going to put it in the resin. I was going to do clear, but you know me in clear. I mean, I do like clear, but I like to try other stuff too, because anybody can pour clear. So I figured you guys would want to see what it looks like with something else. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hope there's not a ton of cleanup. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of powder in the lid itself, and I might need a smaller brush. So I'm going to do this very, very carefully. Then I'm going to take like a Q-tip, cotton swab type thing, and I'm going to clean everything that should not have it on there. Let me get this off the bottom. And I don't know how much I'm going to mix up. That's one suggestion I have for Into Resin, is to measure your molds and then tell us how much they take. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to probably do 8 ounces, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. This actually isn't going horribly messy on me today. It's a small enough brush too. I don't know, what do you think, 8 ounces? I guess it's too late by the time you're watching this to tell me what you think, right? I'm so excited to get these molds. I'm so excited for the 40,000. Guys, give me your ideas on how you would like a 40,000 celebration. I have some ideas. There's going to be a lot of winners, but give me some ideas on what you would like to see in the 40,000 celebration video. Are there certain things that you would want for a giveaway over others? And I will take that into consideration. And we're going to steer. Like I said, you guys who comment on my videos are the ones who steer my channel, and where it has gone is because of all of you. Because I read every comment. I take suggestions. I love it. And you guys have led me where I'm at. Like I said, when I started YouTube, I had no idea what I was getting into. None at all. I barely watched YouTube myself. Didn't really know anything about YouTube. And boy, has this been a learning journey. I think it's been about 2.5 years. And I had to learn. I mean, if you go back and you watch my first videos, editing and the way I did them and how messy my station was and all kinds of things. Oh my gosh, I have come a long way since then. I no longer am shy on camera. As you could tell, I could just ramble on forever, but I don't want to do that to you. But yeah, if you go back, I think there's about 850 or 860 videos. I've had some time to practice doing videos, and as long as I can do them, I will be here for you guys until you guys end up. The only way I'm leaving is if you guys leave me first. Then there would be no reason to be here. See, I'm just taking this little cotton swab and going just inside those little facets. I don't see much in there, but I'm sure there is some dust. I am putting together right now as we speak. I'm waiting for a lot of items to come in. A beach summer box. Last year I was able to do 100 of them. This year I can't get my hands on enough products to do 100 of them. I have 50 coming. So if you guys like those and you want to not miss out, you really have to be a channel member. And I'm not saying that to get channel members. I'm saying of all the perks that I give for channel members, that one seems to be the favorite, because channel members get a 12-hour pre-sale notice. And when it goes out to them, they get first dibs on the boxes. And then the rest in 12 hours goes to the public. And there's literally maybe 10 left. And to be a channel member, not only does it support my channel, but it gets you perks. It's $1.99 a month. It gets you all the perks that the higher price channel members, the only thing different that they're doing that the $1.99s are not is supporting me more, helping me pay for products and supplies and things. So they're getting the exact same perks. Everybody gets the same perks. But some people have chosen to bless me a little bit more each month. There's, I don't remember how much they are, but they're not much more than the $2. I think some are $5 or $6 and some are $8. But if you want a box and you want a good chance, you have to pay attention to my posts for the channel members, and you have to be a channel member. But those should be ready soon, I hope. We have a lot to do. Dawn is going to help me package them so we can get them out quicker than I normally do. A lot of times they take me several weeks. This one's going to be chock full, like full. It's not going to be the cheapest one I've done because there is going to be so much in there. So much in there. More than I put in last year, I think. So definitely be on the lookout for that. This is going in pretty good. And these, I'm pretty happy with these colors from Temu. There's not a ton in these little jars, but there's not a ton in anybody's jars. All right, let's see here. I'm just gonna put some more in this little lid. And I'm hoping, and the reason I'm choosing intense powders and not chameleon powders is because I'm not gonna be filling this with black. And intense mica powders don't need black to get their beautiful color changing effect. So I can use that green or whatever color I choose to fill the mold with and still get the beautiful intense colors. This is kind of difficult to get back here, but it's doable. I just want to make sure I get every little section of that flower. I probably should have gloves on. Didn't even think of that. Let me grab a glove. Touching the inside of that mold. Thank God it's the bottom of the tray and you won't see if I left a fingerprint. But if you have gloves on, then you can handle it a lot more and not worry about what you're doing, because I do want to press this down in here. Somehow I almost need 3 hands to do this little flower in here, but we're gonna get it no matter what. Almost done with that one. And then I'm gonna go refer to the picture and make sure there's just the 2 flowers, because I have forgotten already. I don't see anything else. I only see 2 stems anyway. But these intense colors, and Into Resin sells intense colors, and I would have used theirs. However, I'm all out of the green. So that's why I bought the green through Temu, just to get a green. And I figured I'd try this red one at the same time, since they are both from the same place. Almost done, almost done. One more little tulip here. And this one, they have different, is it this one? Oh, no, I'm thinking about the giveaway. If you like that tulip plate mold, I noticed they have different ones. I might have to get that on my next order with them. But they have some plates with other flowers, not necessarily the tulips, which I didn't realize until today when I grabbed that picture for you guys. Oh, that's good. Oh, I do have powder in there though. Let me get that all out. I don't want to spill these. Let's see. Just using 99% alcohol. And this is a little cotton swab. Getting all that powder off. I know you guys are wanting me to do a video on how to make these. I can do that. It's just time consuming, that's all. And I use my X tool, which I don't know how helpful that will be, because I know X tools for the normal average crafter is out of reach. But if you still want to see how I do them, I can do it. But like I said, I'll be using the X tool for the next one that I want to make, because I have to design the actual tray and I have to build the housing for it. And that's what I use to do this. So if you guys still want to see that, I don't want to bore people who don't have any interest in the X tool, but it is very versatile. Let me try to get in here. Some of you have the X tool already though. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if that's something you still want to see, knowing that's what I do to make these molds. I put the facets on myself, obviously, with crystals and diamonds, but I don't have access to, I don't know what Into Resin does to make theirs. They have so many different things. I have no clue how they do it. Mine are not nearly as advanced as theirs are. I'm just this one person trying to make ends meet with these molds. Let's see, did I get it all? It looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to clean up my table and grab some resin.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage.
I went to look at the picture to make sure I wasn't missing anything, and this is the small one. I thought this was the large one. This is the small one. So the small one has 2 flowers, and the large one had 4 or 5. So I had to double check, and apparently I ordered the small one. I don't even think I knew that there was different sizes. So this is the small one, which is actually pretty big. That's why I thought it was the large one. So that large one must be a lot bigger. I'm just scraping my sides and bottom. I mixed up 8 ounces, the regular epoxy. And I see my sides weren't done very well. Be careful when you use those mixers. You do have to make sure everything is mixed in. Okay, this is the green mica. I'm pretty sure 8 ounces will be enough, but I don't want to like dump the whole bottle in just in case I have to do more. And I don't think you need a lot of this stuff, or they would give you more. I'm going to do 3 little half spoons of that. I don't want to use it all. And you probably won't see a whole lot of it because of all the facets in the tray. But I didn't know what color to do, and you know me, I didn't want to do clear. Just have to make sure that all of this powder gets mixed in, and this stuff stays suspended in your resin. It's so cool looking. I figured the green would go good with the stems, but I could see that there's little packets of powder that are not mixed. And then I'm going to split it in half so I could put it through the vacuum chamber without bubbling everywhere. I just want to make sure it's mixed really good. Let me put this back. And then maybe I'll mix it each in both jars, or containers, I should say, just to make sure we got all the powder done. I don't see anything in there. Here's this one.
What you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Hello! How you get that in? Hey, I had an idea.
Like that color? Isn't that cool?
It is cool. Let's make a mold of my hand like this, and you can sell them.
We'll be broke.
Man. What color is that?
It's that color.
It's just called green?
Yeah. It's an Aurora powder. If you don't know what an Aurora powder is, you're not in here often enough, and you're not wearing gloves.
You don't invite me in here.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
All right. To the vacuum chamber we go.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
Here goes nothing. Let's see if 8 ounces is enough. I'm gonna pour it around those edges. And I might take a silicone tool around them too. So there's a lot of little tiny facets in there. It's hard to see. Oh boy, I hope 8 ounces is enough. I always get nervous and then I'm gonna have extra, you watch. Let's see. Just gonna go through and encourage the resin to go into all of those tiny little facets around that edge. Hopefully that was encouragement enough. So this was about, I don't know, I didn't measure half and half, I just kind of dumped. And I always end up using this one first, so I can't measure what's left. That's really pretty. Look at that color. Oh yeah, definitely enough. Oh my gosh. It does not hold that much. So we're gonna be doing some extras today. So much for a quick and easy mold. This, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't see bubbles underneath there. That's not to say they're not there. Again, we're going to encourage them to come out, but I didn't see anything come out. I don't really see anything in there. Let's just top it up. And we'll probably have to do some trimming. Let me move this. I do want to pour it back into the other mold so I can see how much it actually held and write on the side of that one with a marker. I write on them now with Sharpie marker, even though it's only going to last till the next time I use it. And then I'm just going to keep rewriting it every time I use it just to update that ink on there, because the ink does not stay on your molds. No matter what ink, I've tried them all. None of them work for me. If you guys have a trick, let me know. So I have, what do I have? I have 1 3/4 ounce. So that took, well, let's just say 6.5 ounces. Let me just grab a pen before I forget. 6.5, basically 7. 1.5. You know what I want to pour? I want to pour this little fella again. This is the little llama I just did. It was so cute. I hope that's enough. I don't remember if I needed 2, or I don't remember how much I needed. Well, should I change the color? What color should I make him? I hate to not use that beautiful color. Or should I make something else with this color? I like the llama though. Oh my gosh, dilemmas. I'm just gonna use that color. I was looking around, and I'm like, I don't think you're gonna see it though because it's a matte mold. So I'm not quite sure. And I really hope I have enough. Just gonna pour it in and squish his head. Oh gosh, please tell me I'm not gonna have to mix any more for an extra. I'm really hoping one of those cute little hats fit on his head. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough. His little feet aren't poured. So close. It's gonna be a 2 ounce mold and I had 1 3/4 ounce. Oh my gosh. Does he really need feet, you guys? You know what I could do? But you're probably gonna see it. But if his hat fits on him, you won't see it. I'm gonna grab me some little pebbles and raise that, hang on, where are they? I have these little rocks. And I'm just going to fill it with these little rocks until he's full. But I need to prop up like I did before with some jars. This way it doesn't go tumbling over. Just like that. So I'm just going to take these rocks so I don't have to mix up a 1/2 ounce. You might see them on his head. I'm not quite sure. But like I said, if those hats fit, you won't see them on his head, and it's a matte mold, so you probably won't see them on his head. So I'm just going to keep adding these little tiny stones until he's full. And there we go. No need for any more resin. Just get down in there. Okay, it's full. That's all we needed. Huh. I love that little trick. Okay. Spritz that bubble off, those bubbles off, And that is it. Okay, see you on demold. It is ready. It's finally time. It's been cured forever, but I haven't had time to do it. So we're going to do this little llama first. I'm hoping we see some kind of color. This is a really soft mold. Oh no, we see the rocks in his head. Oh my god, it looks like he has some brains. I forgot it was going to be transparent. What was I thinking? Oh, look at that. There's one on his back. Oh, that is not good. Let me grab these little hats. I wonder if I can cover that up. I surely can cover this up. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. These are going to cover up his brains. There we go. That is so funny. That is definitely, well, I'm going to pick a hat. And I'm going to color his face since I can definitely keep this. Thank you so much for these hats. That is so funny that I needed them today of all days. I totally forgot this was transparent. I feel like such a fool. Oh my gosh. That's not the right one. Anyway, I will pick one and cover it up. Oh god, there's a strawberry one. How cute. We can can you push that? Oh, you can. Look at that. It'll go right up to his chin. That is so cute. All right, I will do that in a minute. Let's get to the main event. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot it was transparent. You guys were probably yelling at the screen. You're gonna see it. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. That's so funny. Okay. Let me get this. How do we get this out? Let's see. It is definitely cured. This better not have any stupid mistakes on it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those flowers. Wow, for a Temu powder. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so nice. There's no bubbles on these. Oh, I love that. It's a dish. Usually you have trays, where you have the 90-degree angle. This is concave, like a dish. It's a dish. That's why they call it a dish. Oh, I love that. Maybe I should get the big one next month to go with the little one. That is so pretty. You could see the aurora powders in there sparkling through. So I don't like to use glitter on these kind because you don't see the glitter, but if the glitter is fine enough, because that is acting like a glitter in there, you can see it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Just needs to trim this bottom. I love that. Think of all the possibilities, all the colors, all the powders you could do. And this transitions to a green, red, which goes right into the green of the stem, which means my transition is perfect because you cannot tell where I stopped the green stem. Oh my gosh. The first one is beautiful. I love it. Not so much that little guy. Let me try to trim this. Let me see if it's going to be good enough or if I have to wait. I don't want to do it over my beautiful mold. Not off to a bad start, are we? I'm just gonna go around this. You can use, I would use this normally, but because of the angle, I'm not gonna be able to get the right angle, so I cannot use that one. I'll do that later. There's no sense on. All right, okay, look, let's see. Oh, look, this has a little flower that comes out of it. Look at how funny. Should we do the green one because he's green? That is so funny. Put a little flower in his head. You can make it go down. I don't know. I'm gonna get a Sharpie. I'm gonna fix up his little feet. But first, after I move that, he's going in for a trim. Just like the horses do. Get those hooves done. And I'm gonna paint his little feet black. Paint his face black. and then I will surprise you with which hat I chose. Here he is. Isn't he adorable? Look at this. So that one rock I did not want to be seen, so I glued a little rubber ducky on his back, painted his little whatever hooves you call them, and I glued the hat on too. That way you can't take it off and see his little brains. I mean, it'll probably come right off, but I put that around his neck and painted his face. What do you think? Oh my gosh, these hats were perfect timing for this project. Love this little mold. It is so adorable. I could see this, like, everybody's gonna end up getting this mold next. I just love this little thing. Oh, he could be the star of the show, even though this is absolutely stunning. Well, guys, only 2 things today. Is that shocking or what for myself? Anyway, I'm going to plan tomorrow's video. Hopefully I'm going to do the water ripples again. I don't know. I'm dying to do that, but you got to come back and check it out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stick around for those photos. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings a masterpiece.